Hello and welcome to this nighttime Epic Universe construction tour. I just released a previous Epic Universe construction video on all the latest progress we can see in this new park, and I'll put a link to that video in the description if you'd like to check that out. But since then, there's been a new batch of nighttime views of Epic Universe come out, and as someone who loves theme parks at night, I figured let's take a look at some of the great nighttime views we can have right now of Epic Universe. But before we do that, for all those that are somehow unaware, Epic Universe is a brand new theme park coming to Universal Studios Florida, and is currently set to open May 22nd of this year. Epic Universe is located just a few miles south of Universal Studios at Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida. This new park will include brand new lands themed to How to Train Your Dragon, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Monsters, and my personal favorite, Super Nintendo World. So let's not waste any time and get going on our nighttime tour of Epic Universe. Now over at the Dark Universe, which is the land that seems like it was designed to be experienced at night, we can see purple and yellow lighting around the portal, and the purple orb that was recently installed on the portal is lit up, well, purple as well. We can also see that the coil at the top of the portal has blue lighting on it, and the land has a yellow lighting to it, which gives it the look of old lanterns lighting throughout the land. And at the Frankenstein Manor, we can see the lighting effects being used on the manor, and one of the windows has a purple lighting effect to it as well. In these pictures, the manor doesn't have the lighting effects going on the tower, but we do know from previous tests that this will be part of the lighting package here. And we can also see the nighttime lighting on the ramp going up to the manor for the queue, and a better look at the overall lighting in the land. Now, I do like the lantern lighting vibe that this land is currently giving at night, and I think it does fit the land very well. Now, perhaps the coolest special effect I've ever seen in a theme park, potentially at least, is the Burning Blade Tavern. Now, for those that don't know what this is, it is a tavern/lounge location in Dark Universe that will serve drinks and light foods, and that is themed after the Burning Blade from the Frankenstein movie. Now, the cool aspect of this is, at intervals at day and night, the windmill will burst into flames. Now, here's a shot of it with the flames on, and here's another shot of it with the flames extinguished. But even better than some pictures of it, we have some video of it in action. And I don't really know what else to say other than it looks pretty amazing. Now, obviously, Universal is no stranger to flame effects, as they do a similar thing in Diagon Alley with the dragon on top of Gringotts, but this does seem like it takes it to a whole other level here. Now, personally, I can't wait to experience this in person, and also Burning Blade Tavern is going to have roaming monster hunter characters inside, so not only can you get food and drinks here, but you'll be able to interact with some roaming characters in there. Now, over at the Ministry of Magic portal, we can see some progress since our last update, as the portal now has the land slogan on it, which says, "For in dreams we enter a world that is entirely our own." We can also see purple lighting from what looks like an LED screen inside the portal as well. And looking in the land more, we can see the red tent, which is the entrance for the stage show, has lighting effects on it. And it also looks like all the street lights, building lights, and more are all going, and legitimately looks like a real city street. And at the entrance portal to Super Nintendo World, we can see a green glow coming from the portal here. Now, it should be noted in Epic Universe's Super Nintendo World, the land is elevated, so when you go into the portal here, you will actually go up an escalator and enter the land through Peach's Castle. Now, we can also get a glimpse of the lighting in Super Nintendo World as a whole, and we can see that the lampposts that have been recently installed are giving off the most light and add a cool effect here. We can also see in this view a great nighttime shot of Bowser's Fortress, which is the Mario Kart entrance area, and Mount Beanpole look great at night. And over here in Donkey Kong Country, we have a good nighttime shot here of Minecart Madness, and really our first glimpse at the waterfall feature working here, so we can see that going with the lighting effects around that. Now, over at the Isle of Berk entrance, we can see an orange glow emanating from the portal, and looking at the lighting in the lane behind it, much like Dark Universe, gives the look of flames or lanterns lighting the land. Now, looking into Celestial Park, we can get a great view of the Helios Grand Hotel, and no shock here, but the lighting here looks pretty great, and yet again, just about like what Universal has shown with the concept art of what this hotel would look like at night. I can also attest to this because I saw it in person, but on the Helios there is some sort of screen or LED screen that is lighting up when we were staying at Stella Nova. Now, I haven't seen it in any of these pictures or other pictures, but I did see it in person, so I'm not really sure what that is or if it was a temporary thing that was on Helios. And at the large fountain in Celestial Park, we can see the seating that has green turf on it, also has some lighting effects on it, probably to give guests at nighttime ability to see where seats are and aisles are so nobody trips. And zooming out a bit, we can see all the lighting effects for the walkways they're testing also. And here we can see the Blue Dragon Pan Asian restaurant and its lighting package. And also in this view, we can get a glimpse at some of the rooms in the Helios Grand Hotel as well. And one of the, I would say, prettiest aspects of Epic Universe at night, I do think is going to be Constellation Carousel. And here we can see what it's going to look like at night a bit with some of the lighting effects and what looks like some lighting effects actually underneath the water where Constellation Carousel is sitting. And staying in Celestial Park at the entrance plaza and the Kronos of Epic Universe, we can see the lighting effects that will be happening here, and also looking into the park a bit, we can see some of the lighting effects that will be on some of the water features that will greet guests as they enter the park here. And looking on the reverse side, we can see more details on the lighting effects in this area after guests enter the park. And something to note, you will enter the park in the covered area at the top. So when you enter the Kronos, you are technically already in the park, but the Kronos is the initial portal you will enter to actually go into Epic Universe. And to finish up our nighttime tour, we can see what Stella Nova and Terra Luna look like at night here. And we can also see the newly installed Terra Luna Hotel sign, which is very similar to the Stella Nova sign that we can see right here, as these are sister hotels, and the Stella Nova Hotel has already opened, and the Terra Luna Hotel is opening March 25th of this year. Well, that's going to do it for this Epic Universe nighttime tour. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel before you go, as around here we cover Epic Universe, Universal Studios, Disney World, and pop culture. And also here at Capture the Magic, we have informational videos to help you have the best time when heading to Universal Studios, Disney World, and eventually Epic Universe. And if you want even more Universal Studios and Disney World information, you can check out the Capture the Magic podcast, where we share tips, reviews, money-saving strategies, and more. You can find the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, and also here on YouTube over at CTM Podcast. And let us know in the comments. So given these nighttime views and our recent construction update, are you more excited for Epic Universe during the day, or are you like me and you enjoy theme parks at night and are looking more forward to Epic Universe at night? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.